Hi, I'm Laura, and today we're going to be talking about some must-have items for homeschooling your preschooler with apraxia of speech. First, if you're new to the diagnosis or if you are in the throes of the diagnosis and just need some extra support, I highly recommend apraxiakids.org. It is an absolutely wonderful website where they have printout sheets that you can send to the teachers, classmates, Sunday school teachers, whoever needs to know more about the diagnosis, and places you can send family to help get them to understand. So onto our homeschooling items. The first thing that we found was really helpful with any preschooler is laminator. And I'll post a link to the one that we have. It's great. We've used and abused it a little bit, and it still works really well. These are some of the cards that we did for a butterfly unit study not too long ago, and Mr. T has played with these, and he even tries really hard to say chrysalis. Pupa is much easier for him at this point, but these have held up really well. They're very sturdy. It makes them somewhat spill-proof. And another great thing with the laminator is when you've got the worksheets where you need to mark, or they can, color in little pictures as they're doing their beginning sounds and ending sounds. It makes those worksheets reusable, so you don't have to print 1,200 copies of everything that you need. Another thing that has been absolutely wonderful that I do use as part of our language curriculum is Signing Time. The Signing Time DVDs are wonderful. We were very blessed by the fact that I was actually a baby signing time instructor when I was pregnant with Mr. T. And so we started using sign language with him from the time that we brought him home from the hospital, and he had a great signing vocabulary. And then when we got the apraxia diagnosis, we did already have a communication system in place, which is another really good reason that I think everybody should teach at least some sign language to their children when they're babies, because if there does come, a point where communication is a problem, sign language really helps with that. And Signing Time, you can find them on sale. They run all kinds of great sales there. You can usually find them on Amazon. You can even rent episodes if you like to use your technology for Amazon Prime and all that fun stuff. Toys that come in pieces are another really big help for us as far as doing our speech therapy practice at home. And the way that we use those, like our train tracks, I'll get Mr. T to imitate one word, and he'll get a piece of track, and then he imitates the next word, and we get another piece of track, and then we build our little track. And then for words that are more difficult for him, or words that he's just kind of stubborn about, we'll use those for our train, because that's the part that he really wants to get to. And then after he does a couple rounds of his train on the track and has a little fun, we take it all apart and start again. And then our Melissa and Doug puzzle cars and puzzles too work the same way. But he absolutely loves to use these, and it also helps them learn how to use their motor skills better. A lot of children with apraxia do have motor skill problems, but you can see how well the puzzle cars work for us here in this little clip. Bado.
Bado.
Very nice. One more time for mommy.
Bado.
Good job. There you go. What's this? Pado.
Bado.
Pado.
Bado. Bado.
Good job. All right, can you put it together now? Yay! Good job. All right, so an optional thing, it's not a must-have, but we found it very helpful. We do use our iPad a lot. We have some great apps that we found. Some are free, some are not. One of the ones that we do use frequently is called Articulation Station. And I have some screenshots from that to show you here. But you get the free letter P for Articulation Station. And the others can be purchased for, I think, $2.99, or you can buy the whole thing for about $50. But what it does is you can select your beginning, your initial, and your final, your initial, your medial, and your final consonants, whichever one you want to work on. And then I guess because P is one of the ones that most of them have a difficult time with, so you've got pants. You can hit it, pants. It says the word, and then they can actually record it when they're doing the imitating. And we really, really enjoy that one. There's another one, Endless Alphabet, that goes through and it phonetically pronounces each letter as they are moving it to the puzzle to put the word back together, and that one is free. So we do really like those if you use technology in your homeschool with your preschoolers. But the last thing that we have that is an absolute must-have is board books. Your board books for your preschoolers are sturdy. They put up with a lot. We've got some that have teeth marks in them. Mr. F is currently teething, so this one is 10 apples up on top, so it serves kind of a double duty. We can practice all of our T sounds and our P sounds because everything goes up on top. And then it also reinforces counting skills, which is really great for your 3 and 4-year-olds. We like the board books also that are lift-a-flap books. This one, where Spot is wonderful. It has all the different little flaps where they have to open and close, but this one also has no in each little window until you get to the very end. Mr. T has a lot of trouble getting his tongue up for the N's and the T's and the D's. And the last thing that you absolutely have to have is patience. You have to have patience with your child, you have to have patience with the apraxia, and you have to have patience with yourself. Lots of patience and lots of grace. And just remember as you move through and progress that you are making progress every single day, no matter how frustrating it may seem and no matter how long it takes to get from one sound to the next. And every now and again, you'll have a little burst of new words, and that's wonderful. But I'd love to hear some of your must-have items, so if you feel like it, leave a comment, and we'll talk to you soon.